Hello, members of the UND campus community. Thank you for tuning in. And this is our first bi-weekly video of the spring semester of 2025. And today we actually have a real treat. We're talking about Merrifield Hall. This is a centerpiece of our campus that has recently undergone a major renovation. In fact, the renovation took a 2-year time span to get it to what it is today. And so today I have with me Dean Brad Rundquist, who is the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. And as you all know, this building is the hub of much activity with respect to the College of Arts and Sciences. So it's so fitting that we have you here today. Brad, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You've spent a lot of time in this building, and certainly there are probably some fond memories you have. Can you share a little bit about those memories?
Sure. It's an important building for me for a couple of reasons. Personally, I've taught in this building several times as a faculty member in geography in the third floor lecture hall, which is the infamous yellow carpet room. There was yellow carpet on the walls of the room. So lots of good memories and interesting memories about that classroom. So it's been wonderful to see the transformation in that space.
Yeah, certainly a major transformation. And I know that we've tried our best to preserve the old and kind of combine it with the new. So how have we done that? So tell us about the old and what we've sustained here.
Sure. So a really important thing about the renovation was to preserve the interesting historical elements of the building. And so if we think about as we come in either the north or south entrance, we have the original brass doors that were cleaned and polished. We have the original staircase, original handrails. We have the terrazzo flooring. We have the reading benches and the reading gnomes in the alcoves. And then throughout the building, we've tried to preserve and match finishes to fit the collegiate Gothic style of the building.
Yeah, nice. And yeah, of course, so these renovations to make it more modern. So you matched the collegiate Gothic style, but there's some new features here as well that modernize the way that we deliver education.
Yeah, absolutely. So like any 100-year-old building, nearly 100-year-old building, it was showing its signs of age. And so we did want to modernize and update. And so we've added some things. Obviously, this new entrance is a good example. It brings a lot of light into the building, creates a grand entrance to Merrifield that the building did not have previously. We've got a fireplace here behind us. We've got a cafe for active language learning on the second floor, a new way to teach, think about teaching language and culture. And then we've got 2 experimental classrooms in the building, which were designed to allow us to quickly introduce new teaching technologies and test those out for our students.
Great. So bringing a little bit of the modern with a little bit of the old.
Absolutely.
It's the new Merrifield. I love it. Good. And then you talked about the new entrance, and the entrance was designed with a purpose. And as our buildings, as we update buildings, old buildings weren't designed for accessibility for all. And so I know there's been some additions and design approaches here that have really made this building more accessible. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. That was another important factor in the design, is to make it more accessible. Even Merrifield in recent years was not as accessible as we would have liked it. So we have new ramps coming up to this main entrance that are accessible. We have an elevator in the building. We had one before, but this is easier to access and get in. It works well. And we have throughout the building, we've added some accessibility features in classrooms and other spaces so that it's welcoming for all of our students, staff, faculty, and all visitors to the building.
Oh, that's great. And speaking of visitors to the building, it's open on a daily basis, of course, but I think we're going to celebrate something next fall, a grand opening for this building.
Yes, we're going to have an official grand opening during homecoming. So September 19th. Of this year, we'll be officially celebrating the opening of the new space.
Nice. What a great day it will be. Probably giant scissors to cut ribbons and so forth. So we look forward to that day. Any other comments about this project and or about anything within the college?
Well, the project specifically, it was a little tough to shut it down for a couple years, honestly. So it was fascinating to see the renovation, but it's so great to open it up and welcome people back into the building. I should mention the artwork in the building Sarah Heidkamp and her crew added artwork, which really added a lot to the building. So I encourage people to come in, look at the building, look at the artwork that's in here, and just check it out.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to find the giant rhinoceros image that's somewhere in this building. So that's my goal for today, and hopefully you can make it here as well to enjoy Merrifield Hall, our newest renovated space here on campus that modernizes the great education we offer at the University of North Dakota. Brad, thanks so much for being here, and let me also thank all the patience of the faculty members and staff members who work in this building, and all the students who had to find other places to go learn. So thanks for your patience. It's open. We're ready for business.